While the U.S. Department of Justice is challenging bans involving transgender people in 2 states, saying the measures are unconstitutional. The DOJ has filed statements of interest in a case involving a ban on biological men competing in women's sports in West Virginia. It has also shown interest in a case in Arkansas, which became the first state to ban gender-confirming treatments or surgery for young people. Joining us now is Terry Schilling, president of the American Principles Project. Terry, welcome back. Great to be with you. I understand you recently said that these moves would, quote, put the rights of women and children in the crosshairs of the Department of Justice. Tell us, what did you mean by that?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. What I meant by that is the Biden administration has declared war on our women and children. The states like Arkansas and the 8 other states that have passed laws to protect women's sports, they're doing so because the people in those states want to protect their women and girls. They want to protect them in sports, and we also want to protect the children from these very harmful hormone treatments and surgeries that cause permanent sterilization of children. It's absolute insanity. The Biden administration should be doing the exact opposite.
Well, Terry, ultimately, how do you see this all playing out in West Virginia, Arkansas, and elsewhere in the country?
Well, listen, this is going to end up possibly at the Supreme Court. I am very optimistic that the Supreme Court would uphold these bans, would uphold these protections of our daughters and our girls. But even if it doesn't, these are political issues, right? What I mean by that is they're issues in which the people need to respond. They need to get engaged in the process. They need to put pressure on their legislators and their elected officials to pass these laws and to answer back to the Biden administration. You know, one thing I was a little bit disappointed about is there has been a real lack of response from the elected officials that we currently have in Congress in condemning these actions from Joe Biden and his Department of Justice and the Department of Education. We need to hold these elected officials accountable. So if you can, I would recommend contacting your member of Congress, your senator, and have them contact the White House and speak out against this, because if we don't speak out, it's never going to stop.
Terry, I want to switch gears here a little bit. I know your group started a new initiative aimed at facing the threats to American families, facing it head on. Tell us more about what inspired you to do this, and also tell us more about the initiative.
Yeah, no, it's very fun. You know, I'm the eldest of 10 kids, large Catholic family. I've got 5 of my own, and God willing, I hope he sends me 4 or 5 more. But it hit me a few weeks ago that, you know, everyone in D.C., everyone across the country, when it comes to legislation and public policy, everyone's got a lobbyist in the Capitol and a political action committee to defend their interests and unelect their enemies, except for the American family. You know, you've got big pharma, big tech, big business, big oil. You got all these bigs, but there's no big family. And what American Principles Project and I wanted to set out to do was to create the APP Big Family. And what we're doing is very simple. We're organizing parents in politics to make it easier to get married, have babies, and protect our kids in schools. You know, across the country, these school boards are teaching our kids radical things, anti-life things, anti-Catholic things. They're teaching our kids that America's evil, that their parents are racist, that they themselves are racist simply because of the color of their skin. And the only way that this is going to change is if parents start organizing and getting engaged in politics. You know, you hear all the time that politics is downstream from culture, and in some ways that's true. But also, we can't discount the fact that when you change the law and you win elections, you can change society pretty quickly. So we think that politics sometimes can be a little bit upstream from culture. So we're encouraging families and parents to get involved in politics.
Terry, we have about maybe 30 seconds left or so, but quickly tell us, for those who are interested, where can they get more information?
Yeah, it's very simple. It's savethefamily.app. You go there. We actually have a bunch of membership options. I would encourage every one of your viewers to join today, because these threats are so imminent, they're so dire, and we need to stand standing up now. So savethefamily.app. We're going to put you to work. We're going to get you engaged, and we're going to turn this country around and save our families.
Well, Terry, very timely that you're launching this right before Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. God bless you and God bless your family. Terry Schilling, president of the American Principles Project. Thanks again.
Thank you.